Welcome, and thank you for joining this February edition of the Guyana National Bureau of Standards monthly television program, GNBS In 30. I am Chelsea Griffith, Marketing Officer with responsibility for public relations at the GNBS. I am happy for this opportunity to share with you, our valued stakeholders, once again, some of the key activities and initiatives undertaken by your national standards body this month to ensure consumer protection and business growth and development. Continuing from the exciting start of the year in January, the GNBS in February participated in the International Energy Conference and Expo 2023, undertook an outreach visit to the Essequibo Coast. We acquired a second test truck to conduct the verification of large capacity scales, and we certified 2 more local companies under our Made in Guyana program. The details of these and more after the break.
We are the national standards body of Guyana. We ensure quality, consistency, and safety. We are a driving force for business growth and development through our training and consultancy program. We test the testers. We ensure companies maintain operations at the highest possible level, ensuring their devices are calibrated and their products are tested. Certification marks ensure confidence because of the accredited tests behind them. We provide audit and certification to laboratories and local products to national standards. We ensure accuracy. One standard. One test accepted everywhere. Delivering solutions.
Welcome back. At the beginning of February, a team comprising officers from the Corporate Communications, Legal Metrology, and the Product Compliance Department of the GNBS conducted a 3-day outreach to the Essequibo Coast, Region 2. During the visit, the corporate team conducted school lectures with the business students of 3 secondary schools: Johanna Cecilia Secondary, Anna Regina Multilateral, and Charity Secondary. The grades 10 and 11 students were educated on the key functions of the GNBS, careers and standards, and the importance of using the international system of units as consumers. Meanwhile, as part of the plan to continuously monitor its branch offices in the various administrative regions of Guyana, the head of the Legal Metrology and a senior inspector of the Product Compliance Department were a part of the team visiting Region 2. There they met with stakeholders in the region, including the Regional Executive Officer, business owners and consumers, to conduct surveillance to determine the level of compliance and acquire feedback on the provision of GNBS services. The GNBS team also participated in a radio and a television program to widely share information with stakeholders in the region. This visit to the Essequibo Coast is the second so far for the year, with a similar one conducted in Region 5 in late January. We'll be right back after this.
You have invested a lot of time, money, and energy into your business, products, and equipment. And you want to ensure accuracy and quality for both yourself and your customers. Take the guesswork out of it and be 100% sure with the Industrial Metrology and Testing Department of the Guyana National Bureau of Standards. We calibrate equipment measuring weights, temperature, pressure, dimension, volume, and force, as well as testing of gold jewelry and concrete hollow blocks. Ensure quality, stay accurate. find out more from our industrial metrology and testing department.
You're watching the GNBS in 30. Thank you for staying with us. Now, let us turn our attention to the International Energy Conference and Expo 2023, which was held at the Guyana Marriott during February 14 to 17. The GNBS participated in this grand event, and our team utilized every opportunity to engage other participants of the Expo and patrons visiting our booth with an interest in our standards and services.
Yeah, before we go to the booth, I just want to talk with our head of oil and gas department, Mr. Jorman Softly, who is representing the GNBS at the conference itself. You know, this is the conference and expo. The booth deals specifically with the expo, so there's the conference part. And yes, Jorman, so could you share what has been happening in the conference so far?
Well, it's pretty interesting, Lloyd, and I must say it's good that we've attended the conference. As a standards institution, it's critical for us to understand the sectors and the demand that the sector requires, and so that we can meet those demands. And during yesterday's session, we've heard a lot from heads of state, and we've heard a lot from technical persons as well. And it will help the GNBS as a standards institution. Of course, we always say everything begins with a standard. And so us forecasting what's presently happening and what is there in the future, we can thereby, be able to respond in that sense. Whether it's producing standards, whether it's providing technical assistance to the industry,
Or offering an entirely new
exactly,
service.
offering a new service,
Yeah.
whether it's measurements and testing, providing traceabilities to companies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So being part of the conference is good. Also, we're hearing from all the policymakers, we're hearing from a lot of the stakeholders, we're hearing from a lot of the partners. And so this is critical for us to be one step ahead of the game.
Yeah, and the conference provides that for the GNBS.
Certainly.
Yeah. The GNBS booth, this lovely, well-decorated booth that has so much information to share. And I'm sure George has something to share with us today as to what he's telling persons that are visiting this booth. So go ahead, George, tell us about that.
Thank you very much, Lloyd. Today I'll be telling you guys about the GNBS certification program. So the GNBS, in our certification arm, we have programs that certify products, inclusive of PVC products, jewelry products, shower and bathtub units, and concrete hollow blocks, and much more. A new program that we had launched last year was our Made in Guyana program. And that Made in Guyana program has saw the certification of Made in Guyana products in like hot sauces, barbecue spices. Did you know we have gold jewelry that are certified under Made in Guyana as well? Oh, and a new one was our software. We have software that is Made in Guyana and certified under the Made in Guyana program.
So we have the Made in Guyana program. Yes, George, that certainly has made a big hit in Guyana. And we're happy about that because we at the GNBS, we're able to help stakeholders improve what they're doing, improve their products, improve their services. More so product for Made in Guyana, because we want to ensure that, the light is shone on the kind of product that is offered in Guyana and locally. We have some talented manufacturers and producers. Only with the Made in Guyana did the GNBS got to realize so many, so many different products, and you mentioned some of them earlier, that they're being certified and produced right here in Guyana.
First of all, calibration is very important. One of the major things you need right now in Guyana and in a whole is quality products. Calibration play a big part in it, especially in the oil and gas industry, where tools and equipment you use today must be up to a certain standard and quality to ensure everyone's safety and the quality of product you're putting out is in specification to all the standard that you are using.
Aside from our standards, technical assistance and training services offered to those within the supporting industries as the National Measurement Institute, the GNBS has the crucial responsibility of ensuring that reliable measurements prevail onshore and offshore on the FPSOs. In fact, the GNBS was gazetted in January 2020 in pursuant of Article 6 of the Petroleum Agreement to offer services to the oil and gas sector. We will continue to follow the developments in the energy sector and work to ensure our standards and services meet the needs of stakeholders operating within it. Stay tuned.
Metrology is the study of measurement, and at the Legal Metrology Services Department of the GNBS, we take accuracy in measurements very seriously. Our team is the guiding body that provides verification services for users of weights and measures used in trade. This ensures that consumers always receive the most accurate amount of product they are purchasing and keeps business owners protected. Weights and measurement equipment stamped, verified and approved by the GNBS can assure accurate measurements. So ensure that the ones you are using are verified. Find out more by calling our Legal Metrology Services Department or email us.
Now let us turn our attention to the verification of measuring instruments used in trade, and I am pleased to inform you that the GNBS, from its 2022 capital budget, acquired a second test truck to the tune of over 56 million Ghana dollars. Additionally, the Bureau acquired a quantity of half-ton, 1-ton and 2-ton masses to verify weighbridge scales. We had a chance to learn more about this from the head of our Legal Metrology Department, Mr. Shailendra Rai.
The test truck is used by the Guyana National Bureau of Standards to conduct the verification of weighbridge scale. It is a specially designed truck that is capable of carrying 20 tons of test masses. It is also equipped with a hoist, as you could see at the back, to place the weights on the platform of the scale to ensure that we perform the relevant test that is required to determine the accuracy of the scale. The GNBS would have started initially with one test truck, but because of the increased demand for the verification of weighbridge scale due to the increase in the number of rice mills and also the sugar estates would normally utilize weighbridge scales, there are also a lot of private operators that are operating in Guyana that utilize weighbridge scales. So because of the increase in the demand, the GNBS had taken the decision to acquire another test truck to increase operational efficiency. Apart from performing the verification of weighbridge scales, these trucks are also used to conduct surveillance visits during the rice crop to ensure that scales used for the weighing of paddy and so are actually weighing accurately during the processing. In addition to the new test truck, the Bureau of Standards would have also acquired 20 tons of additional test masses to be used along with the test truck to perform the verification of weighbridge scale. These test masses are important because it's actually calibrated weights that we use to perform the tests on the scale to determine their accuracy. The 20-ton test weights are broken down into different denominations. So we have 250 kg, 500 kg, and 1 tons, and they're manufactured like that to perform different tests because different tests require different amount of test masses. So that is the reason why we have them in different denominations.
These new equipment were deployed in the month of February as the GNBS moves countrywide to ensure that measurements used in trade are accurate and reliable. And as we are on the verification of measuring instruments countrywide, it is important to update you on the progress of our mobile stamping exercises at shops and markets and other locations across the country. So far, our legal metrology inspectors have been working in tandem with the schedule, completing the stamping of measuring instruments in all the city markets and markets on the East Coast, East Bank, West Bank, and West Coast of Demerara. The mobile stamping of devices is also completed in regions 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Stamping in Region 2 will conclude in early March. For those vendors, shopkeepers, and other retailers who are using scales, masses, and measures in trade that are still not verified, I encourage you to have them verified as soon as possible. Remember, you can also submit your measuring instruments to any of the GNBS offices across Guyana on any Tuesday or Friday. We'll be right back. Thank you for staying tuned to this edition of the GNBS in 30. The Made in Guyana program of the GNBS continues to experience momentum as 2 more local companies became certified to use the Made in Guyana standards mark on their products. On Wednesday, February 8, Durable Wood Products Inc. received its permit to use the mark on its taper sawn Wallaba shingles. The handover ceremony took place at the company's Land of Canaan location, where Honorable Onij Wallerand, Minister of Tourism, Industry and Commerce, presented the certificate to the company's CEO, Mr. Rafiq Khan.
Thank you again to GNBS, the Minister of Minister of Industry, Trade and Commerce. Sometimes we get it all mixed up. But thank you very much. And the GMSA, as you know, I wear 2 hats here. I'm president of the GMSA as well as my company. But today, on behalf of my company, Durable Wood Products, I would sincerely like to thank the government of Guyana for making this a success. Our vision today is to continue to support our forestry sector, but first of all, is to help others to understand the value and the importance of Wallaba shingles, not just to our export market, but as we have a new economy here, is to encourage the use of Wallaba shingles in Guyana, both for siding and for roofing.
Made in Guyana. When you hear that, it brings a sense of pride, a sense of patriotism to all of us, and it shows how far we've come as a people and as a country. Because there was a time, I think Neil mentioned it, but I think it was deliberately done. There was a time when if you had a Made in Guyana stamp on a product, it won't sell. Nobody will buy it. Today we have moved a far way that we are so proud of branding our products with Made in Guyana stamp, and it is marketable throughout the entire world. So I want to commend, first of all, Minister Wallerand and her team for taking this initiative in promoting Guyana and promoting Guyanese products. And I want to congratulate also Mr. Rafiq Khan and Durable Wood Products for being certified, having went through the due diligence by GNBS to have this stamp placed on his products. I'm sure it was a rigorous process, and all the necessary due diligence was done.
And the vision at the ministry is to have the Made in Guyana mark be synonymous with quality, exceptional quality, to be synonymous with supporting local, to be synonymous with our beautiful country. And when you see the Made in Guyana mark, there is no other question that you know that this is an exceptional product, and that is our vision. And so, no, we're not churning out Made in Guyana certificates, but as the CEO would tell you, there are criteria that are set, and that it's rigorous, and that we want to congratulate the Durable Woods for jumping, taking the mark, being only the second company in this sector to take the charge to present the Wallaba, the shingles, and to say, well, I know that I have a quality product.
The management and staff of the GNBS welcomes Durable Wood Products Inc. aboard the Made in Guyana Standards Mark program and on board the certification family. Ladies and gentlemen, we will all witness what any company can accomplish when standards are implemented and are at the forefront of its mission when the company launches right after this ceremony its Duravilla homes.
Meanwhile, on Thursday, February 9, Teclify Inc., a local software company, received its Made in Guyana certificate as well. During a simple ceremony at the GNBS, the certificate was presented by Head of the GNBS Certification Services Department, Ms. Andrea Mendonça, to Teclify CEO, Mr. Joshua Kisun. Here are the highlights from the ceremony. So we're here to certify Teclify. That sounds so nice. Certify Teclify to the Made in Guyana standards mark. You are our 24th company since we launched in 2021. The first company was certified earlier last year. You're the 24th. We certified our 23rd yesterday. This is a proud moment, not just for us, but obviously for you. And so we want to congratulate you on behalf of all of us at the GNBS.
So I must say thank you so much to Stanis, to Mr. Lashman, Miss Andrea. You guys were wonderful to work with. You were so supportive. This is not something that we expect or we've ever seen in the public sector, right? So, kudos to the team at GNBS, and please do keep up what you are doing. We've already written an email thanking you and recommending you to the GMSA because these are the companies that you work with, right? So further to that, we're very proud of having the Made in Guyana stamp on our product. So this product here has been a work in progress since 2018. We managed to launch it in 2020, and it's been built locally, lots of trial and error locally, and we've had support from many local companies in building, improving, and really growing the product, right? Local content and local support is really a thing in Guyana, and I must say that it's becoming cultural at this point, right? Lots of our customers could have gone with a foreign product when we were just getting started, when our product wasn't up to par, but we received amazing support, and that has led us to where we are today, where we have over 100 local companies using our software, and payroll is being processed for over 12,000 employees on a monthly basis.
I must say this company is quite unique. It was to us, but we are very happy to have you on board. It's the first of its kind, a tech company, a software company, one that we weren't familiar with, but we were very happy to work with you. I must say you did challenge us. Yes, when we came back, we were like wondering, how are we going to go forward on this? It was something new to us. But we like a good challenge here at the Bureau, and we're very happy to say that we took the challenge and we succeeded. So we want to welcome you aboard our certification team, our family of certification. My team is very small, just like yours, but we look forward to continue working with you. You're now joining a prestigious list of certified companies that will be using the Made in Guyana standards mark. Yesterday, as Chelsea mentioned, was our 23rd company, but you are our first tech company. So kudos to you and your team.
Congratulations to both companies for attaining the right to use the Made in Guyana standards mark on their products. Let us help your business increase its competitiveness on the local and international market. Contact our certification team today to get certified under the GNBS Made in Guyana certification program. Still on certification, the GNBS recertified our Sukraj jewelry, which demonstrated conformance to the requirements of GYS 50-2022 specifications of gold articles 12 carat and 14 carat. A certificate and plaque were handed over in a brief ceremony by GNBS technical officers Ms. Rosemary Lilia and Ms. Yan Yezu to manager of our Sukraj jewelry, Mistress Corina Sukraj. Customers can be assured when purchasing gold jewelry from our Sukraj jewelry that they will receive jewelry that has been tried, tested, and proven for quality. Moving on, the GNBS continues to assist in business development through training and technical assistance. In February, the Business Development Department conducted a training on the ISO 45000-2018 Risk Management Standard. To tell us more is Technical Officer Ms. Brianna Wilson, who facilitated the session.
The risk management training offered by the Guyana National Bureau of Standards caters to all organizations regardless of their area of influence. So you can be a laboratory, you can be a university, regardless, risk management is important to you. Now from this training, we were able to demonstrate how they can create value through having an effective risk management system, which involves understanding the principles of risk management, developing and designing a framework to support the implementation of risk management, and going through the key and critical activities of the risk management process. Now, we would have had 13 persons exposed to this training, and it's offered by the Bureau of Standards on schedule and also on request.
Meanwhile, laboratory managers and technicians from laboratories across Guyana were trained on the requirements of GYS 170-2021, which is the new laboratory standard. The updated standard will replace the 2009 requirements. Other trainings conducted by the GNBS for the month of February included training on understanding the requirements of ISO 9001-2015 quality management systems, internal auditing of ISO management systems, food safety, and understanding the requirements of the hazard analysis critical control points system. To learn about our upcoming trainings or to participate, please contact our Business Development Department on 219-0064 extension 302 for more details or to register. You can also visit the GNBS website to view our training schedule. More after this break.
Martin is also I been taking a lot of materials by. You know, buy some more blocks.
But you know what kind of block you got buy? Like failure to be on the safe side.
Alright, let me go on. Wow, this man get a lot of blocks here, boy. Hey, champ, I gotta get 500 blocks.
No problem, boss, man. We make the field 2 days. 2 days? These blocks can be cured in 2 days? Look how it weak and crumbling. We have to buy blocks that are properly tested and certified by the GNBS. Look, let me go to another blocks, man.
Hey, champ, please go and get your blocks tested and certified by the GNBS.
You know what? Tomorrow, first thing I got down there and do that.
Do not get left behind with blocks that crumble. Testing ensures quality. Submit your concrete hollow blocks to the GNBS for testing today.
Apart from the testing and certification of concrete hollow blocks based on the requirements of the national standard, the GNBS has introduced a new and related service, the testing of concrete structures. With the widespread construction across our country and concerns raised by homeowners regarding the durability of concrete structures, the GNBS has acquired the necessary equipment and the training to offer the testing service at an affordable cost. This service is also provided to contractors and other stakeholders in the construction sector who might need to determine the strength of bridges, roads, walls, and concrete posts. Stakeholders are encouraged to take advantage of these testing services, which can safeguard against the building and use of unsafe concrete structures. Stay with us.
We are now offering concrete non-destructive testing, which is used for quality control purposes and to assess concrete structures for strength, durability, and susceptibility to deterioration. These tests determine the compressive strength and other properties of concrete from the existing structures. Do not be left behind and crumble. GNBS, your provider of excellence in calibration and testing services. Call us today on 219-0064-66.
Before I bring this edition of the GNBS in 30 to a close, let me remind importers and manufacturers of products monitored by the GNBS to get registered for 2023. Dealers of cell phones, electrical equipment and fittings, tires and furniture are required to obtain a permit from the GNBS to sell. You can obtain your application form for registration or permit from the GNBS website, www.gnbsgy.org. This brings us to the end of the February 2023 edition of the GNBS in 30 television program. Ensure you follow us on Facebook as we keep you updated on the various services offered by the Bureau, including training, verification, calibration and testing, standards, and more. For more information, contact us on 219-0064-266 or WhatsApp us on 692-4627. Goodbye for now.